What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Koogs podcast. Today is Wednesday, February 14th, 2018, which means it's Valentine's Day, the best holiday of the year for everybody. Yeah, Valentine's Day, man. So much love in the air. So many good vibes all around. We all love Valentine's Day, right? Henry, go away. Henry's trying to chew on the table. Henry, just sit down there and stay there. Oh my God, please don't do this right now, Henry. I'm trying to record a podcast. But anyway, what's up, guys? So I'm currently back home. I'm no longer in Vegas. I got home Sunday afternoon. Vegas was really fun, I gotta say. I was able to hang out with Shelfie and Fuzzy. You guys obviously recorded the podcast with Fuzzy. Put that up on Sunday, so if you didn't check that out, make sure you go check it out. But if you did check it out, you guys actually really liked it. I got a lot of good feedback. So I was worried about the audio and kind of like the echo of the room. You guys probably could tell it didn't sound quite as crisp or clear as maybe this one or the first one sounded. So hopefully I'll figure all of that out. I think it was just kind of the acoustics of the room. But anyway, that was a fun podcast. What did we do? Thursday night I flew in. I landed at like 8:30. And then I Ubered to Fuzzy's house. Thursday night, just kind of took it easy. And then Friday morning, we went out to breakfast to this pancake spot that was sick. Like, not sick as in like it was tight. It was cool. This pancake spot, basically, like, there's so many different like things on the menu, but they like put the thing. So like I ordered peanut butter pancakes, right? They put like peanut butter in the batter. Or you get like red velvet pancakes. Like, it was crazy. It was a really good spot. It was pretty cool. So that was nice. Then Friday afternoon, we met up with Shelf and we recorded some baseball videos, and we had a good time doing that. Then after that, we went back to Fuzzy's place, and Fuzzy and I recorded the podcast. And then Friday night was really cool. We went to Topgolf down over by the MGM Grand, and I had never been to Topgolf before, but that was so sick. If you guys go to Vegas, you have got to check out Topgolf. That place is awesome. It's basically like a driving range, and you could just drink and eat and play golf with your friends. Like, it's so much fun. There's multiple levels. Like, it's crazy. It's like a 3-story like driving range. And when you get to like the top level, there's like a pool, there's like special VIP service and stuff. It is honestly so sick. And then when you're hitting the balls, you see like the back of the Vegas Strip like in the distance. Like, it's such a cool little place. So definitely next time I go to Vegas, I'm taking my friends to Topgolf, and it's pretty legit, and I think it's worth every penny. So that was fun. And then we started walking around trying to figure out something else to do. We were going to go to this ice lounge or this ice bar in the Mandalay Bay, but it costs like $20 to get in or something like that. And we were like, dude, we're not going to spend $20 to get in here and then buy drinks for like $15. Like, it didn't make sense. So decided not to do that. But I got to say, guys, like, this is going to be kind of a dark little moment right here, but walking past the Mandalay Bay at night and just kind of seeing where the shooting happened back in October, I can't even imagine what that night was like, dude. Like, it just felt like I was reliving Twitter videos, because if you actually look across the street, the stage where the festival was going on is actually still set up. Like, they haven't taken it down because it's still, I guess, an ongoing investigation. But Henry is down here right next to me playing with his freaking bet. Henry, stop that. Hey, stop. Trying to record right here, man. Can't you tell I'm recording a podcast? The world doesn't revolve around you, dude. Oh my God, this dog. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we did Saturday, and then, that's what we did Friday, and then Saturday we went back to, Saturday we actually just took it easy. It was pretty much at Fuzzy's place most of the day. Recorded a couple more little videos. Went to explore this like tunnel by his house, and it was like really creepy. It was super sketch. So that was kind of fun. There's a video of that on his channel if you want to go watch that. So that was cool. And then Sunday I flew out at 10:45 in the morning. So honestly, I had a great trip. I'm sad that I have no more videos to post from it, because I had such a good time editing those videos, and just going through that footage and kind of reliving it. It was really cool. So definitely looking forward to the next time I can see those boys again and have a good time. Probably in June during like EA Play, I'll be able to see all my friends plus a bunch more guys. So yeah. Vegas was a good time, but yeah, I'm back home in California and yeah, man, just hanging out, recording more videos, kind of killing time until the next baseball game releases in mid-March. It's kind of a dead point in my quote unquote job right now. It's just there's not much really going on right now, so gotta kind of make do with what I got. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today on the podcast, there's two things I wanted to there's two topics I wanted to cover, and the first one is kind of like a YouTube thing, not involving me by any means, but just involving YouTube as a whole. So if you guys are unaware, wow, hello, let's speak. If you guys are unaware, very, very popular YouTuber by the name of KSI just recently had a boxing match, I guess, or against another YouTuber that I actually didn't even know existed. I still don't know who this Joe Weller guy is. I've never even heard of him before. I thought maybe he was an Instagram model or something like that. But yeah, this Joe Weller guy, him and KSI, they had a boxing match. And I knew it was happening. Like, I knew it was being promoted and stuff like that. But KSI's got like 17 million subscribers or whatever. But like, I don't subscribe to him. I don't watch his videos. I don't like not like him or anything like that. Like, I'm sure he's a cool guy. But like, I just don't subscribe to him. And like I said, I have no idea who that Joe Weller guy is. But they basically had a boxing match, okay? I don't know if it's because they had like any sort of beef or why it came to be, but they had a boxing match. Now, when you think about two YouTubers boxing, you probably think about like maybe they have a video that's like, oh, we boxed in the street, gone violent, blood, not clickbait. Like, it'd be like a normal little quote-unquote viral video or whatever. But it was not like that at all. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I want to say a Saturday morning. I like went on YouTube and I saw what was trending or what was on my homepage or whatever. And the KSI fight was actually happening. Him versus Joe Weller was happening. And it was a live stream on KSI's channel. And there were over like 1 million concurrent people watching. Like, that's the most I've ever seen on any sort of live stream in social media or online entertainment. Like, that was insane. So automatically I'm clicking on that. And when I clicked on this, I was blown away by the production quality. Like, this was not just a random little fight between two YouTubers. They had a sold out arena. They had like commentators. They had an official. They had like girls that would like hold up the thing like for the round. They had it was electric. It was crazy. And it really looked like a pay-per-view boxing match. Like, it was insane. Like I said, I'm so surprised by how good the production quality of that thing was because, like, I just didn't really anticipate that. So that was cool. That was pretty eye-opening. And so once the fight was going on, KSI pretty much won the fight. He pretty much beat the shit out of the Joe Weller guy. And at the end of the fight, when KSI is kind of like celebrating, they're like, KSI, what are you doing now or whatever? And he's like, I'll fight anybody. I want to fight the Pauls, Logan Paul, Jake Paul. I want to fight you guys. And he basically called out the Paul brothers. And, you know, the Paul brothers basically took that. And, you know, Logan, just coming off of the controversy that he had with the whole Suicide Forest issue, the dude literally takes 3 weeks off of YouTube and then right off the bat, he's automatically involved in more drama. It's kind of crazy. So, yeah, he basically called out the Paul brothers, and then so then the Paul brothers used that or they have been using that as clickbait. Like, basically, Jake Paul will be making these videos saying, like, the KSI called me out, training for the KSI fight. KSI called me. KSI doesn't know what's coming. Like, he'll just make all these clickbait titles and stuff. Logan hasn't really been using that as clickbait, but I think he did like one video on it, maybe two, I don't know. But he's mainly using it for like skits in his vlogs. I don't know. Basically, the Paul brothers are using this to kind of stir up views and stir up the clickbait and drama. And that's kind of where I'm getting at. Is a boxing match, is this the new trend? Because we all know 2017 was the year of like diss tracks and YouTubers making music. And let me just say, not all YouTubers can make music, man. There's some people that just should stay away from music. But yeah, diss tracks were extremely prominent in 2017. Obviously, Rice Gum, pretty much the guy that makes the most. Even iDubbbz made one on Rice Gum. Jake Paul made some. Logan Paul made some. The Sidemen had their whole beef. KSI, obviously. I made a diss track on one of my subscribers. It was more of a joke, but like I was involved in the diss track trend. I'm just saying. So kind of crazy. But Yeah, I'm just thinking because a lot of people are now calling out KSI after his fight with Joe Weller because they want to be involved. They saw the amount of people that were interested in that fight, so they wanted to get involved. So now they're calling him out. KSI, I'll box you. Other YouTubers are going to start boxing each other. So I'm wondering, is this the new diss track? Is this the new trend on YouTube? Instead of two YouTubers just lyrically going at it, whether they write their own bars or not, say whatever you want about Rice Gum. Like, I've been thinking about it, and at first I was kind of like, do I like this idea of a diss track or of boxing instead of a diss track? And the more I think about it, I'm on board. I would so much rather see these YouTubers fight it out than just sit there making music about each other. I would so much rather see them actually fight in a boxing ring than them just write bars about each other. Like, Rice Gum is the king of diss tracks on YouTube, honestly. I think he is. Say whatever you want. But I think Rice Gum has the diss track down. And whether he writes his own bars or not, at the end of the day, he's the one delivering them in the song. And but if Rice Gum had to actually like physically defend himself, I don't think Rice Gum would be nearly as popular. Like, he lose a lot of fights. You've seen the way that guy looks. But so that's what I'm saying. I kind of would rather see them fight it out. I would rather see them actually box each other if they're going to try and settle their drama. Because we all know YouTube, drama is the way you get views. Drama is how you get clicks, and it's how you get traffic to your channel. Like, people want to see the drama. People want to listen to the drama. So I think I'm honestly on board with the whole boxing thing. I think it'd be fun. Could you imagine watching an event where Jake Paul fights KSI, or Jake Paul fights Logan Paul or something like that? Could you just imagine the amount of viewers that would get if you could get a big YouTuber like that? Like, that's it. It's insane. Like, the amount of people that could go. Like, there are so many different matchups you can make where it would be the biggest event in online entertainment history ever. Like, we're talking like these would be like the Super Bowl of YouTube and stuff. So yeah, I would definitely like to see more boxing instead of diss tracks, I think. But yeah, so that is one thing I wanted to ask. I wish I could have talked to Shelfie about this on the podcast, because Shelfie says he has a lot of opinions on this, but I do think that boxing is probably going to become the next diss track. So yeah, that should be interesting. Looking forward to the rest of 2018, how that goes with YouTube and how the trends go and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, so there's that. The other thing that I wanted to touch on this podcast is another thing that is kind of trending right now, but this is more global. This isn't just like YouTube. This is more all around the world. And I'm talking about the Winter Olympics. And honestly, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just going to say it. Dude, the Winter Olympics suck. The Winter Olympics are the most boring shit of all time. I couldn't give two shits about ice skating. I'm not saying ice skating doesn't take any skill. By no means am I saying that. Obviously, every game, every sport, everything they do in the Olympics, obviously it takes skill. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an Olympic game. Not saying that at all. But it's so boring. It's so boring, dude. I do not want to watch two people ice skate. Like, they'll jump up and they'll do a spin in unison and they'll just skate around the rink. Like, that gets boring to me real quick. Skiing. Skiing is I guess kind of cool just because of how fast they go down those slopes, because those are steep as hell. So, but it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like golf. Like, it's just very slow, very boring. Like, okay, this guy did that, this guy did that, this guy did that. And then snowboarding. Snowboarding, I guess, is cool, but it's kind of like skiing. Like, I feel like once you see one trick, you see it all. It's just they're going up the pipe or the half pipe or whatever, and then they do a couple spins in the air and then they drop down. And once again, by no means am I saying this doesn't take any skill. Obviously, everybody who is an Olympic athlete has skill at what they're doing. They're the best in the world. But I think from a viewer standpoint, I think this shit is all boring. Like, I cannot sit down and watch the Olympics, or at least the Winter Olympics. And my mom, she loves it. Anytime we're in the living room, she's like, turn on NBC. Like, I want to watch Step Brothers. I don't want to watch the Olympics. But I mean, like, even the Summer Olympics, I guess I like the Summer Olympics, I guess, just because it's more sports that I'm familiar with, like basketball. I like the track and field stuff, like I like the javelin and high jump and shit like that, but I don't care about like the running. I don't know. Maybe it's just my personal preference on what I like to watch in sports, but honestly, dude, the Winter Olympics just suck. Just suck. Like, I have never seen snow. Just going to throw that out there. I'm 23 years old and I have never seen a snowflake or any sort of snow in my life. So maybe it's just me being unfamiliar with like the terrain or with like the atmosphere of the Winter Olympics. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But it just doesn't do it for me, man. I am not a Winter Olympics guy at all. Like I said, I like summer because it's more sports that I'm familiar with. I wish baseball was in it, but baseball, you wouldn't be able to get the best players because they're all playing in the major leagues at that time. It's in the summer, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, like basketball, maybe this is it. Maybe this is it because like I said, sports that I'm familiar with, basketball, we always win. Like the USA is always the best team in basketball, but like soccer, dude, how come the USA does not do good at soccer? Like, how come soccer is the biggest sport in the world everywhere but the United States? Like, how come that's a thing? Like, why are we not good at soccer? Like, sure, we have MLS, like we can watch the LA Galaxy or whatever, but nobody's watching that shit. Nobody's watching MLS and seeing who wins the MLS Cup. I'm sorry to my soccer fans out there. Nobody's watching that shit. But why are we not decent at soccer? We have the biggest economy in the world. We have every sport here we're great at, except for soccer. We didn't even qualify for the World Cup. How does the United States not qualify for the World Cup of soccer? Like, that blows my mind. What do we gotta do? Can't we just go buy some players from other countries? Like, that sounds really bad. I should probably rephrase that. Can't we just, like, I don't know. Well, I guess that wouldn't work because you're playing for your home country. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, why are we not breeding better soccer players? Why are we not just like, I don't know, man. Soccer's like the biggest market in the world. You see how popular Messi and Ronaldo and all these guys are overseas, but like over here, some people might not even recognize them. That'd be like people not recognizing LeBron James or not recognizing maybe like Tom Brady or something like that, or Steph Curry, like these insane household names that we have here. Like, people here might not recognize Lionel Messi or Cristiano. I don't even know how to say his name. Is it Cristiano Ronaldo or Cristiano? Fuck me, right? Henry, stop biting my hand, you asshole. So yeah, I don't know why the U.S. is so disconnected with soccer. I don't know where we went wrong. But maybe not. I mean, I respect soccer players for sure. They run so much. Oh my God, Henry, chill. Why do you have to make this much noise when I'm trying to record a podcast? God damn it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know where I'm getting at anymore. I guess it's just I don't care about the Winter Olympics at all. I think they're super boring. And they have, what's the luge? The luge? What is the luge? Like, they have some of the weirdest sports. And don't even fucking get me started on curling. Curling is the funniest looking sport I've ever seen. If you guys don't know what curling is, basically it's the sport where they have the heavyweight thing on the ice. And I guess it's I don't know any curling terms, but I guess they're on like a lane. I don't know. And one person has the heavyweight thing and they like move forward and then they slide and they just let it go. Like, they just slowly and it just like slides down the lane trying to get in like the target area. And then there's like 2 or 3 people in front of it that are like brooming it or like wiping down the ice in front so it slides at a better rate. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it looks hilarious on TV and I love watching it. I'll give you that. I love watching curling. There we go. The Winter Olympics are only watchable because of fucking curling. Curling is the best sport in the world. Yeah, fuck ice skating, fuck skiing, fuck the luge, fuck bobsledding, fuck snowball fights. I don't know, whatever the hell else they do in the Winter Olympics, it all sucks ass. And the Olympics just as a whole don't do it for me anymore, man. I don't have when I watch the Olympics, I don't have a pride in my country being like, go USA, go USA. We got to win it for the country. Like, I couldn't give two shits, man. It's a sport, okay? I'm more worried about what Kim Jong-un is doing over there with the missiles. Okay? I couldn't care less if he has good basketball players, okay? I'm sorry. That's just the way I look at it. The Olympic Games are not as big of a deal as people may seem. Maybe back in fucking something BC where, you know, the Greeks did it and they were good at everything. They were like on roids and shit. But now the Olympic Games just don't. They're stupid. I'm sorry. The Olympic Games suck. But yeah, I think that's all I'm going to talk about today. I don't know how long this was. I kind of recorded over it a little bit, so I think it was like 20 minutes or so. But yeah, I think I'm going to call the podcast here. Not much else I really want to touch on today. I'm hoping the next episode I'll have one or maybe more of my friends on the show, because I want this podcast to be kind of like a look into my life. Henry, are you okay? Calm down. I'm outroing the podcast. Just calm down. But I want this podcast to be kind of a look into my life so you guys can experience my friends for who they are, maybe see why I get some of the humor I get. And not just my friends, other people that I talk to, my family. I want you guys to kind of just, that's the whole point of this podcast, is just to be kind of unapologetically me and my life. So hopefully I can get one or two of them on for the next episode, which should be up on Sunday. So yeah, but thank you guys for listening to this podcast. Thank you for always supporting it. Yeah, support's been really nice. Like, the YouTube channel is actually growing really good, more than I thought it would at the beginning. The views are really good. The SoundCloud support is also really nice. So thank you guys for everything. If you're listening to it on YouTube, please do me a favor and just like the video if you are enjoying it. Please do me a favor by subscribing to it. Fuck, you're almost done, Koogs. Just finish it. Just fucking finish. You are so close. Don't fall apart now. If you are watching on YouTube, please like it and please subscribe. If you're listening to it on SoundCloud, share it, like it, do whatever you need. Still working on getting it on iTunes. iTunes is a crazy ass process. I don't know how it works. It's fucking insane. Like, you have to pay to have a hosting service. It's just a fucking mess. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get it on iTunes eventually. Don't worry. But as of right now, it's not on iTunes. But yeah. So if you're listening on YouTube and SoundCloud, please do me a favor by rating it or subscribing to it or liking it or whatever the fuck you need to do. But yeah, guys, I'm going to call it here. I will see you in the next podcast on Sunday, and hopefully you enjoyed this one. All right, guys. Peace.